All right. So the three examples, you guys have to help me out because I'm not going to pull up the sheet with those examples on there. So the first combination was what?
AgNO3 plus BaCl2 and AGs, or the
AQs. So that would be BaNO3, 2. So make sure you're writing them correct on that side. That was going to be aqueous. And then the AgCl is going to be your solid. So when you break them apart, it should be Ag plus NO3 minus. Please don't forget the pluses and minuses on these. A lot of people will put Ba and they won't put plus 2. A lot of people will put Cl2 wrong. Okay? Because that Cl means 2 ions of that. It's not a chlorine gas you're combining with barium.
So do we put that 2 in front of it?
You got to put the 2 in front of it. Because it's ions. It's the ions that go together. When you guys decide how many you have of each one, then it's the ions that go together. It's not chlorine gas. Okay? That would be a deadly gas, and that would not be good. Okay? So then you got your Ba plus 2. You got your NO3 minus 1. You got 2 of them. And then you've got AgCl solid. Okay? So that is the complete ionic, we call it. The complete ionic reaction, which I think in the future, I'm not going to make you show that to me very many problems. I might have like one problem on the test that will say to show me all three. The formula equation, the complete ionic equation, and the net ionic. And the net ionic takes out the whatever is the same on both sides. Okay, it takes those out. So now what we're left with is Ag plus, you'll find out it should be Cl minus because it needs to equal on both sides. So that would be your answer. Now if I went through and balanced this out the way it's supposed to be, then this would be a 2 there, okay? And then I'd have a 2 here. And then going down, this would be 2, and that's 2. And then this is 2, right? So then, but when we come down, it'll be 2, 2, 2, and it's simplified. We don't have the 2's in front because it's balanced 1 to 1 to 1. So that should be your answer. Ag plus Cl minus AgCl. Questions? Okay? All right. Now, what's the next one? What 2 are we combining?
NH4.
What is it?
NH4OH
NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide,
plus AlBr.
AlBr3.
Yeah.
So then that makes AlOH3. That's your solid. And then the NH4Br. Okay, we'll balance this one just to say we balanced it. So there's a 3 there, and there's a 3 there. And then you drop them down. You got 3 NH4 positives. You got 3 OH minuses. You got an Al. You got a, oh, that's aqueous. You got 3 Br minuses. You got a whole compound of a solid, stays together. And then you've got 3 NH4 positives plus 3 Br. Get over here, and it has a hard time reading it, I think.
Mix does the same thing.
Yeah, you get so far from the source, and it starts messing up. So then we cross out our spectator ions. And so we're left with Al, that should be a plus 3. Al plus 3, aqueous, plus 3 OH minuses gives you AlOH3. Is that what you guys got?
Yeah.
Okay. They're really easy. This middle part is a pain. The middle part is a pain. Because you got to write all those out separately. But you do get into a good understanding of how things separate when you do the middle part. Because sometimes, like I said, people will put BR3. And they'll put O and H separately. They'll put 3 O's and 3 H's instead of 3 hydroxides. So it helps you figure out what the polyatomic ions kind of go together. Okay? And this is the most important part of the reaction, because this is actually what's happening. The ALs go with the OHs to form the solid. A lot of everything else is spectator ions. Okay? And then the last one, what was the 2 compound?
Na2S,
Na2S plus
CaNO3.
CaNO3 2. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to write this out. You guys check over your.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What happened there?
I don't know. It likes to.
Make it tough on you?
Yeah, that's okay. I can handle it. 2 Na3 I'm not going to be a little picky about the aqueous. I'd be more interested in the charges of them and have you guys having those right than aqueous every single time. That's it. So, any questions you guys have? So you guys did 3. You'll see some more on future assignment. I won't give you a ton of these. If you feel like you need more practice at doing these, you're not getting them right or whatever, we can look at doing some of those. You'll have some today. So, let's say I'm going to pick out 2. All right, I'm going to pick out CONO3. And now, you want to pick a combination that works. So this will really wrap your brain and make sure maybe get a combination that works. So I'm going to take CONO3 2 and NaOH. Okay? So I'm just going to give you an example. So I picked out 2. I got CONO3 2, and then I've got NaOH aqueous. Okay, look at your rules. I'm going to go ahead and do the double displacement, and you tell me, will I get a precipitate out or not? Okay, so if I give this to you and I say, what do you think? Is it going to form a solid or not? What do you think?
I think it will.
Okay, why?
CO, the hydroxide.
You think this will form a solid? And what do you think about this one?
Aqueous.
So then I would test it. So then I would go, I've got sheets down here, plastic sheets. Then I just go ahead and go, okay, I'll put a couple drops here. And then I put a couple drops of this one in. Oh, it did. It's not spectacular, but it did. I see a little bit of white specks in there. So it'll show it'll be cloudy if it reacted. It will stay clear. You'll see it really transparent. You can come up and look at it later to see what it's going to kind of look like. But it did react, so I was right, or you guys were right. Okay? So what you need to do, I'll just have these out here. I got these. You can take a whole bunch of these with you. And then you can come up and get some of these different colored ones here to take with you too, or just different ones.
Wait, how many are we doing?
You can do, before we get out of here, maybe do 3.
Is this just practice? Like
Just practice. You don't have to go through and do all the steps. We'll do some of those later. Now, we're just saying if you guys gotta make one that actually happens. So you gotta be thinking, okay, if I put this one with this one, the ion switch, I look at my rules, will I get one of those be a solid or not? And you go, yeah, I'm gonna take these two and have them do this. So just, and we've got an even number of people, and you don't have to make the sample for these. I don't care how you do it, you just need to do 3. You just need to find somebody that will give you some solutions that you can test, but you'll have to write it out like this first. That makes sense? Okay, you'll have to, the person that's doing it will have to write it out, and then they'll have to make a prediction. Okay, all right. So see if you can get through 3. I'm not going to look at your work or anything like that, but
so that's all the work we need to do. We don't need
that's all the work you need to do. And I tell you what, just do that, and then we'll extend it down tomorrow just to practice a few. Okay? A few more. So I'm going to put these out, and then you guys can come and get a pile of these. I'm just going to put some of these out of the box together.
Man, do we have those in plastic sheets?
I'll give them to you.
Oh.
You won't need them right away. Okay, so these are all of them. I'll just lay them out, and you guys can.
Okay, so how does the partner thing work? So like live.
You pick 2 and give it to your partner.
So and then do I write it down or does he?
He'll write it down.
So you're just gonna pick 2 for me.
Yeah, but the partner needs to think ahead of things and see what would be a good combination of ions. So if you want to form a precipitate, you probably need to think about what ions tend to form solids a lot.
Can we give them one with no reaction?
Sure, you can. Yep, and then by chance you might think it's going to be a reaction and it doesn't end up to be that way, which is a strong possibility. All right, guys. This is the fun part, finisher. Seeing all these different colors, greens, blues. Did you missed, didn't you, yesterday? Did you, I just put the video on with problems and that today. I couldn't get it to work yesterday, but I'm getting this morning on, so you'll need to review that on what we're doing. All right. You guys want to come over and get yours so I don't have to come?
Yep.
I have to take the tape off. Oh, I'm going to bring you one more HCl to have. So we'll take a green, we'll take this, we'll take KI. KI is kind of cool. If you get a chance to do KI, that's a cool one to do if you get a chance.
You have that.
You don't?
I have that right here.
Oh, you stole it.
Yeah, KI is kind of a cool one to do if you get a chance. I might be giving you guys duplicates of some of these, that's okay.
I think.
Alright, so I'm going to give you so many.
I hope it works.
Alright, there you go.
What is this HEN?
Yeah, KI is kind of cool if you can incorporate KI in it.
Yeah. We're just writing down the equation.
You got to write it out and then predict. So if you get 2, you got to write it out and predict. Is it going to form a solid or aqueous? Or is it going to be a reaction? And then go ahead and do it. You get used to those charges.
I guess it's
Well, it has this chart, and if it
Well, you-
forms a solid, if it says,
Yeah, the better you get it go.
it'll form, but I don't remember.
That's okay.
It's like a solid little thing.
Once you do, it makes it so easy. And you can run through problems fast. Kind of like knowing your multiplication and your squares.
so fine
Yep, find two that you think will react. Give it to your partner. They'll give you two.